Okay, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're good. Welcome to the stream. Okay, no one's here right now, and no one will be here. But basically, today we're going to be doing integer root theorem and rational root theorem. Actually, I don't need to do that. Okay, so let's get right to it. This is streamed because it was going to be too long. So we're going to do what I like to call live, okay? So the problems I'm about to do with you guys, I actually haven't done yet. So we're going to see if we get them right together, okay? I have scrap paper over here. So let me get this set up for y'all here. Okay. I guess that's good. Okay, so we have this problem. You can't read it because it's backwards. That sucks. Okay, well, basically, it says, that, so this function. The function is f of x equals x to the fourth minus 5x third to cubed, I guess, minus 10x to the second plus 20x plus 24. So I wish I had a mirror. Well, this is gonna be really scuffed, guys, so might have to just record a video. I don't know. Okay. So this is integer root theorem, this first one. So basically what you want to do is just identify your constant, which in this case is 24. Alright, so actually I can write things in chat. So I got f of x equals x to the fourth minus 5x third minus 10x plus 20x plus 24. There you go. So our constant is 24. It's just like the constant. I've been over this. It's like constant, you know, like letters are variables, but 24 is constant here. So you want to identify all the factors of that in this. So factors of 24, always you got to start with your plus and minus 1. Actually, I can probably import in plus and minus symbol. Plus minus 1. Plus minus 2. Plus or minus 3. This is going to be a nasty one, guys. Plus or minus 4 also works. Plus or minus, not 5, but 6 works. Plus or minus 7, 8 works. Plus or minus, not 9, not 10, 12 works. And I don't think anything after that will work. So we'll just put plus or minus 24. So those are our factors, if you guys can read that. So we'll have to try those into synthetic division. So y'all remember synthetic division, okay? So you put all your coefficients. So you got 1, -5, -10, 20, and 24. You put those in a little thingy there. And we'll just try different things. So let's start with 1. Okay, so you bring down the 1. 1 times 1 is 2. 2 plus -5 is -3. 1 times -3 is -3. -3 plus -10 is -13. 1 times negative 13 is negative 13. Negative 13 plus 20 is 7. 1 times 7 is 7. 7 plus 24 is 31. And remember, we need to get a 0. So 31 is now 0. So we try again. So we'll try negative 1. So negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. So negative 1 plus negative 5 is negative 6. Negative 1 times negative 6 is positive 6. So positive 6 plus negative 10 is negative 4. Negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. So 4 plus 20 is 24. Negative 1 times 24 is negative 24. So 24 minus negative 24 is 0. So we have a 0. But don't celebrate yet, because we still gotta make sure this one's good. So let's do it. So we're remove everything down by 1 degree. So okay. So x to the third minus 6x squared minus 4x plus 24. Let's see if this is possible to factor by grouping. I think it will be, actually. So let's take an x squared out of both of these. X squared x minus 6. And what can we take out of here? Let's look negative 4. Let's take out negative 4. We got x minus 6. So it worked. So let me put that there. So the answer is negative 1. So then you do x to the third minus 6x squared minus 4x plus 24. And then you can factor by grouping that. So x to the second leaves x minus 6. And take out negative 4. It's minus 6. So then, remember what we do? We'll take the 2 there. I'll just write it down here. Okay, so then, remember we take what we took from it. So we put x to the second minus 4 and 1. And we take what we got. X minus 6. Here we go. And then from here we gotta make it 0. So this really means x squared minus 4 equals 0. So that means x squared equals 4. Take the square root, x equals plus or minus 2. And x minus 6 equals 0. So x equals 6. And that's that. So yeah, I'll write that all down for you guys. X squared minus 4 equals 0. So x squared equals 4. So x equals plus or minus 2. And then x minus 6 equals 0. So x equals 6. And if you remember this equation at the top, we needed 4 roots because of that. And we have negative 1, positive 2, negative 2, and 6. We have 4 roots. So those are our 4 roots, everybody. Let's circle those. And for the assignment, to draw a picture. So take some time, make sure you understand this while I draw this picture. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. Don't need no light to see you shine until golden one. Okay, let's do the final one. So let me just make sure y'all know that that's done. So let's try this one. So this one's going to be a rational root theorem, guys, okay? So, in fact, let's see if I can, like, edit. Okay, so yeah, let's do rational now. So, let's see, I'm going to read this problem. So, so first, okay. You know what? Alright, I'm going to give myself a minute and a half to consider what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to solve this. I'm not sure what they're asking, but I'm just going to solve this. Okay. Okay, rational. So, the only difference with rational is instead of doing that, you just take the factors of the constant and the leading coefficient, and then you divide them, and then out of that, those are all your factors you work with. So we'll do this. So the one I have now is -2x to the third plus 23x to the second minus 15, that's a big number, x plus 24. So that's what we're working with now, guys. So 4 terms. Okay. So we take the factors of the coefficient, which just happens to be 24. So we can copy these. wrote that. There we go. So, but then we also take one the leading coefficient. So that one's -2. So we got this. It's just this. Just see. So that would be 1 and 2. So we believe, yeah, it's constant over leading coefficient. So constant over leading. So let's do this out. So let's just get the ones out of the way. So all of these divided by 1 are just them. So we got those. Then we got to divide them all by 2. So it's like it's 1 and 2, you know. So 1 divided by 2 is 1/2. So it's plus or minus. No. Sorry, I swore on the stream, my bad. My bad. Plus or minus 1/2. Let's see. 2 over 2 is 1. We have that. 3 over 2. So we'll do plus or minus 3 over 2. Interesting shape. Okay. 4 over 2 is 2. We have that. 6 over 2 is 3. We have that. 8 over 2 is 4. We have that. 12 over 2 is 6. We have that. And 24 over 2 is 12. So these are all our factors now. All those. So yeah. So then we'll plug those all in. So yeah, let's try those. So remember, we gotta set it up. So we put a little thingy. We got -2. We got 23. -59 and 24. So we'll start with 1. All right, 1 times -2, -2, -2, 23, 21. 121 is 21. 21, -59. That's -36, -38. 1, -38, -38. So 24 minus 38. That's -14, not a 0. Try a different number. And I say go from least to greatest. So we'll try -1 now. So -1, -2, 2. So I got 25. Then -2, -25. So -59. That's -84. And then that wouldn't get us a 0. I can just tell. So we try different numbers. So let's go forward to the next one, 2. So we go for 2 now. 2 -2 is -4, so 19. Then that's 38. So it's -21. And that would not get us a 0, I can tell. So we try a different number. Try -2. So we got 4 now, so 27. -2 and 27, that's -54. And we're not recovering from that. Because, yeah, that won't work. So let's try 3 now. 3. That's -6, so 17. 3 times 17 is 51. Yeah, 51. I remember that. I'm good from 17s, actually. For some reason, I just made it interesting that some of the 50s you think were prime aren't. Like 51, 57. Sidetrack, never mind. But yeah, so 3 times 17, 51. What's the difference? Just negative 8. And 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. So we get a 0, guys. Okay. Small celebration, I'll give you that. So then we gotta check it. So negative 2x squared plus 17x minus 8. Remember my trusty method, you go to Desmos, graph and calculate. X plus y equals the inside number, 17. And x times y equals negative 8. Is it rational? No. So we can always go back to our trusty quadratic formula. So, y'all remember the quadratic formula? X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, at this point, I'm gonna hook up some scrap paper. Yeah. Question 10 for me. Yeah, so I'm gonna update you guys on this. Angel, sorry, I was coughing. Gave you guys a little visual update here. I hate just being told things as well. So that's what we're working with. And let's do the x is equal to negative b plus or minus. I got the square root symbol in here now. Of b squared minus 4 times a times c. And that's all over 2 times a. It's horribly written, but yeah. So we'll do that now. So we gotta let's define our factors here. So a equals negative 2, b equals 17, and c equals negative 8 in this case. Oh, I correct something down there. All right, so that's what defined. So let's rip this page off so I can write things down. So negative b would be negative 2017 plus or minus the square root of 17 squared minus 4 times a, which is negative 2, times c, which is negative 8, all over 2 times negative 2. So we simplify. Negative 17 plus or minus the square root. 17 squared, anyone got that up for me? 17 squared, 289. 289 minus 4 times negative 2 times negative 8. $64. Minus 64 over negative 4. So negative 17 plus or minus the square root. 289 minus 64, that is 225 over negative 4. And let me just make sure you can't do that. Square root of 225 is 15, actually. Oh, snap. That's a Shyamalan twist right there. Okay. Sorry, that was a little weird. I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Okay, so negative 17 plus or minus 15 over negative 4. But now I'm going to not simplify that. So we needed 3 roots. We have 3. And then it's plus or minus in this quadratic formula. So let's see what this last question is. Miss Erickson, my teacher, it's a fake name, wants to find out this. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. And this is actually under half an hour, so yeah. Okay, so let me just remember our answers are 3 and negative 17 plus or minus 15 all over negative 4. Yep. Okay. Have a nice day. And thank you to my 0 viewers. Hope this gets views in the future. I'm assuming y'all are just getting home from school. I understand. Alright. Hope this helped, even though it's really scuffed.